So the Hawks are going to beat the Knicks, sorry Knicks fans, and it will be primarily due to the play of each of their stars. Julius Randle has struggled mightily, and a big reason is the Knicks' offense itself, with most of the blame on their coach, but I'll get to that in a minute. Trae Young has been his usual self through 4 games. On this pick and roll, Capella is setting a pin down, it isn't a threat, and normally you'd see the screener's man drop and contain the ball handler. But Randle backs up and out of the way, while Taj was there ignoring Capella, but he's way too low. Haven't they been tortured enough by the Trae floater to know better by now? How about this? Bullock doesn't pick him up to the 3-point line, and then forces him to the basket as if someone is containing, but no one is there until the restricted area. This is basic stuff they're screwing up. This was worse. RJ Barrett has to pick up Trae because Bullock was stuck on the other side of the court, but jumps out of the way, allowing Young to get right up the court. Randle should be stepping in to slow him down, then he should be rotating down to help. This is embarrassing, man. Oh, just your usual play where the ball handler's man screens his own teammate. Taj can't help but step toward his original man on the roll, leaving, let me check my notes, Trae Young wide open at the 3-point line. What are we doing here? Tibbs refuses to double Trae, and at this point, you've got to make anybody else beat you. I mean, they freaking double Bogdanovich here and force a turnover. They'll double DeAndre Hunter high in the pick and roll, force another turnover, and they won't do it to Trae? In honor of Tibbs, can I get an oof in this chat? Okay, so I found one double where Toppin and Bullock squeeze him with the wing, and go figure, Hunter does an awkward drive and misses when somehow Toppin again is there to contest. Cool stuff. Glad they're doing it when they're down 23 points deep in the 4th. Now let's talk about Julius Randle, where it's gotten so bad he won't even bring the ball up the court, firing a cross-court pass in the backcourt that Young picks off and adds to his impressive scoring total. You know how bad it is for Randle? He's actually shooting way better from outside the 3-point arc than inside it. Everything is perimeter oriented for him, where he had some success in the regular season, but I had warned you all that it wasn't a good idea for the playoffs when the defenders improve and all these long twos will end up being too inefficient for a winning formula. In the first 3 games, they were sending an extra defender at him on every touch, which would certainly explain a lot of his struggles as he never had a clean path to the basket one-on-one. I've had to send out this same tweet for the last 3 games. With Noel in there on the weak side block dancing with Herter, it allows his man Okongwu to just stand on the strong side block, forcing him into another drifting, long, and inefficient 2-point baseline shot he cannot hit. The Hawks have been doing this a lot, making sure the lowest man on defense rotates early to be in position as a doubler, and the Knicks have not been able to handle it. Why doesn't Tibbs look at what the Hawks are doing in these situations and shadow Trae Young the same way? Instead, the defense leaves Randle out to dry on this island as Trae reloads before blowing right by him for the easy layup with no help in sight, and this game and series is over. To make matters worse, Synergy has tracked exactly 1 post-up for Randle. 1! From a guy who posted up on 17% of his possessions in the regular season. Part of the reason is they're doubling him right away, but look what they got from this one. And they haven't been prepared for it. Why is Gibson walking right into Randle's post-up as he's getting doubled? Bullock cuts right to him as well, and it's almost a mercy killing that he just steps out of bounds as he ends the possession early. This is coaching criminality and needs to be fixed for Game 4. If for nothing else, then to get Randle comfortable again on offense heading into next season.